All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of where most on who rule well. Excuse me. Had a little yawn come. All right, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick video, straight to the point, going in on this scripture that I was thinking about yesterday, Matthew 6:24. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, read it and get a couple precepts on it, and Lord willing, it's edifying to the hopeful elect. All right, so this is Matthew 6:24. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon." All right, you cannot serve God and Mammon. Right, so pretty much to summarize it is pretty much saying that, you got to either be fully dedicated, to the Most High, all right, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, or you're going to be fully dedicated to this world and the ways of this world and the God of this world, okay? Because everybody in life, you really have one master, meaning you have one thing that's the most important thing to you, the one thing that your life is centered around, the nucleus of your life. And in this ministry, the nucleus, meaning the center of our life, should be centered around Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, meaning this truth. It should be centered around this truth, and everything that encompasses this truth. All right, but you can't have one foot in the door and one foot out the door, meaning you can't partially serve the Lord and then partially serve the ways of this world. And we're going to get into when it says you cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. All right, but let me read it again. It says, Matthew 6:24, "No man can serve two masters." Now let's go into that word serve. It says to be a slave, to serve, to do service of a nation in subjection to other nations. Pretty much the first one is the point, though. Or also it says what? Metaphorically, to obey, to submit. Okay, so you can't submit, like I said, you can't be a slave or servant to two masters. Anybody that's a servant or slave, which the word slave just means servant as well. We are when you understand that the word slave just means servant, we are slaves to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All of creation really is slaves to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. We at the end of the day, even these wicked people are doing what the Lord wants them to do. You're ultimately, you're still obeying the Lord at the end of the day, no matter what you got these 2/3, these wicked heathens. They're ultimately still obeying the Lord. Scripture says, any man resisted the will of the Most High. But anyways, the point is that for that word serve is said to be a slave, or serve, to submit, obey. So you can only really serve and obey one power. Okay, one master. When it says master, it's not literally just talking about, if you got like some brothers do martial arts. Like if you do karate and you got a sensei, which is a master, your teacher. Okay, it's not saying that you can't have a sensei. Like if you do martial arts or whatever, you can't have a karate master. Or if you're studying any field in life, you got different people over you that teach you. In a way, they're like your master in that field, a teacher. Like if you're an electrician apprentice, you got somebody over you that's teaching you the ropes. It's not saying you can't have that. When it says no man can serve two masters, right? That's talking about later on, like it says in the verse, you cannot serve the Most High, right? You cannot serve God and Mammon. And when it says Mammon, it means what? When you go into the word, it says a treasure, riches, where it is personified and opposed to God. Okay, so it says a treasure or riches where it is personified or opposed to God. So pretty much meaning you cannot serve the Most High, Meaning you can't value, you can't value anything above Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's why I said, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. So you cannot, you can't serve, you can't claim to serve and obey Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, yet you're putting carnal worldly riches above the Lord. And this is going to be a, just a quick video to the point, man, because as you see, and it's something I've been meditating on a lot lately, a lot of our people have just become degenerates. All right, they're all degenerates, like it says in Jeremiah 4. And I was looking at a video on Instagram a couple minutes ago, and it was of this Israelite that was a complete degenerate, man. Complete degenerate. Worshiping money, worshiping sex, and when it says mammon, that's not literally only talking about riches or that's talking about anything that you esteem greater or more valuable than your servitude to the powers that be, which are Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, this is James 4:4. Ye adulterers or adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. So why'd I get this? Because it links up perfectly with what we read in Matthew 6, serving the Most High and then serving man and serving riches. And what is that? Serving riches is pretty much it's the same thing as if you were a friend with the world. Okay, to be a friend of the world means you're choosing this world and the ways of this world over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's what it means. All right. And when you are a friend of this world, really that's committing spiritual fornication. Because who is the God of this world? Satan. And let me get this scripture. Damn, I forget what it was. I think it was 2 Corinthians 4. Right, yeah. 2 Corinthians 4:4. I'm going to start at 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, and whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. Okay, so if you are a friend of this world, then really you're worshiping the God of this world. Because the God of this world, like we just read, the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not. And who's the power of this world? It's Satan, man. Satan and the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan, which are the Edomites. All right, and all their ways that they have engulfed this whole world in. So going back to James 4:4, which links up to Matthew 6, right? Know ye not that friendship of this world is enmity with God? So to be a friend of this world is the same thing as serving mammon, as serving riches. All right, you're choosing this world as your master. You're choosing the ways and the things that this world deems to be valuable as your master, and you're serving that before you serve the Most High, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, and that's off. And that's a trap that we got to make sure we never fall into, and again, what does it mean to serve this world, to be a friend of this world? Well, you can just look in this world. We always got to make sure that, hey, we're not getting obsessed or attached to anything in this world, whether it be money. A lot of people worship money, and you cannot worship or put money before the Most High. And a lot of people do that. That's why you got certain celebrity Israelites that have sold out. What does it mean they sold out? Well, they pretty much lowered their values and their morals and what they deem to be right. They went against those in order to receive riches and money. All right, that's serving mammon. All right, that's an example of serving this world. All right, you got certain people that have fallen out the truth over a woman because their woman didn't like that they were in this ministry and this truth. All right, that's, hey, you may not know, but that's serving this world. That's serving this world, because the spirit of this world is under a heavy spirit of what? The queen of heaven. So that's serving this world. Okay, you got certain Israelites that may not like going to camp on Saturday because Saturday is their party day. That's their club day. That's their day they get lit. Well, hey, that's serving this world as well. All right. You're a friend of this world, man. Anything that you esteem to be above or more important than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that means you're serving that, and that's your master. Okay, so this is Matthew 6:24. I'm going to read it for the last time. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other." Right, and that's what's going to happen. All right, you want to have one foot in the door in this ministry and then one foot out the door. You know, you're gonna ultimately you're gonna you know, if you're in that wishy-washy spirit where you're not 100% fully invested in this truth, ultimately that's going to lead to your downfall. Because like I said, you're going to hate the one and love the other. You got to be fully 100% invested in this ministry of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and we have to serve the Most High and His only begotten Son to our fullest. All right, no exceptions. We got to esteem the Lord as our number one master. You know, and I say this to myself first and foremost. You know, you can't be going to camp, you know, or you can't be missing camp days because you got something in the world, you know, something worldly that's happening, something that's not even that big of a deal. You know, hey, that's trying to hold you back. All right. So it said, for either he will hate the one or love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. Right. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You cannot obey or submit, you know, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and this world. All right. Because Mammon is pretty much synonymous with, you know, this world and the ways of this world, you know, which is carnality, you know, riches, the lust of the flesh, you know, so you can't serve one. You can't serve both, man. All right. We have to, in this ministry, we got to fully serve and obey to the will and the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Put Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first, you know, because, you know, they are immortal and everlasting and this world is temporary. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, Shalom.